In this lesson, I will make one sweep, but I will use the guide curve. To use the guide curve, first I have to make the guide curve. Before I make the guide curve, first I will make the sweep first. This will be the profile and this will be the path. And this will be my sweep. So now I will use one guide curve here. So first I have to make the guide curve first. I will make the guide curve on this top face. I am making this type of guide curve, but to apply this guide curve in the sketch, you must have to attach this guide curve with this profile by using Pierce relation. If I select this point and this curve, I can get the Pierce relation. But you have to remember, if you select this curve and this curve, you will not get any relationship. Or if I select this curve or any point on this curve, then I will also not get any relationship. Like if I select midpoint, I can't select midpoint because this is from another sketch. If you want to apply the Pierce relation, first you have to select the point, then you have to select the curve. Then I will get the Pierce relation. So this is very important to connect the guide curve with this profile, otherwise it will not work. Now I will put the length for the guide curve. I will put the same length as the main path. And I will give one radius here. After putting everything, I will go outside from the sketch. Now I already created my guide curve. I will make sweep with the guide curve. First I will select the profile, then my original path, then I will select my guide curve. To select the guide curve, I will go to this tab. This guide tab, I will expand this and I will select this guide curve. When I select this guide curve, you can see this works by this way. If I see front view or top view, by this way this guide curve is working. When I press OK, you can see this is the result. Now if I go to the base sketch, that means in the profile, you can see this profile is underdefined. If I try to define this profile with 100 mm and if I close this sketch, you can see it's not working. It's not showing any preview or anything here, any result here. Why? Because if I go to the sketch, you can see profile length is constant now, that means is 100. And I want to change this profile in this direction. That means when this sweep will go from the bottom to top, at the time the length of this profile will be increased, but I made it constant, so that's why it will not work. So always you have to remember that before you make the profile fully defined, try to remember it will give you trouble if you use this profile with the guide curve. And now I will add one more guide curve. You can use more than one guide curve. I will make another guide curve in the front plane. First I will put the Pierce relation here and then I will give the radius. I can put this length up to this point, or if I want I can put this length up to 100. If I put up to 100, what will happen? Because this guide curve did not go up to this point. Let's apply the sweep first. You will understand then. First I will apply this guide curve and this is the preview. You can see this is the preview. And see, when I will apply this guide curve, you can see the difference. When I applied this guide curve, you can see the SolidWorks takes only the guide curve which is shorter. So when you will apply the guide curve, you have to always remember that shorter guide curve will be accepted. So by this way, you can make the sweep by using the guide curve.